participation. I'm intrigued why Chair Lesley Cottrell thinks that these two simple words should be changed. She said they can be confusing, or perhaps for the town councillors. It is now pleasing to see her quote in the paper that councillors can respond to questions from residents in public participation, although she omitted it from her introduction tonight. And that evidence is the false information, or lie as some refer to it, that David Pasley stated during a previous meeting.
Can we stop there?
When he said councillors not
Mrs Hennessy, please stop.
Sorry, have you got a problem?
Yes, I do.
Go on, if you stop the clock then and tell me what
yes,
the
the
problem
clock
is.
has been
Off
stopped.
You go, then.
My problem is you have mentioned a lie. Do you have evidence of that lie?
We do. We've got a
Do
video.
you have that evidence with you?
We've got a video of
No.
David Well, it was...
I'm asking you,
Can I just
do
see?
you, I'm asking you a question.
And I'm answering you.
You've told me you have the evidence. Can you tell me if you had it with you this evening?
Well, let me, do you want to listen to me, or do you want to carry on
I'm
talking?
asking you a question.
Okay, the answer to your question is, David Pasley was videoed, it's on YouTube. You failed to record it in your minutes. That's your problem, not ours. I think Lisa Stanley's got something to say.
Not right now, because you're the person with the
evidence is there.
I'm suggesting I give you the evidence.
Do you want the evidence?
If you have the evidence, then what you need...
Mrs. Stanley.
No, I do not want to see it.
You don't want to see the evidence? You just asked for the evidence.
I've already said, Mrs Hennessy, that if you have the evidence, I said it at the beginning, if you make an allegation and you have the evidence, you go to the monitoring officer. You do not bring it here. It is not something we can deal with.
Mrs. Cottrell,
however, if there is evidence, then you have a duty to take it to the monitoring officer
Mrs. Cottrell,
and report it.
if I took every misinformation and misleading information that this town council has told the public, I would spend nothing but that time contacting Nicholas Brain of North Somerset Council, who just happens to be in support of the councillors. And if we go to the standards board that used to be in effect, the standards board is made up of the councillors that actually are party to the very misinformation.
Mrs Hennessy,
Fine, you've said your piece, I'll send it to you by email, Mrs.
No,
Cottrell.
we're not going to hear any more allegations. Any allegations go to the
You don't
monitoring
want to hear
officer.
the facts. They're not allegations, they're facts.
They are not facts
Well, please
until
let
they're
me
proven
continue,
so.
Mrs. Cottrell.
So, no, I'm not going to allow you to continue.
No, I'm
Because
sorry.
I don't want to hear any allegations.
Fine. I won't mention
Allegations
David
belong
Pasley's
to
name.
the monitoring officer.
Okay. So, if only, can I continue?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
You can continue, but not if you make any further allegations.
The information I just gave was video recorded. If only Mr. Pasley and all of you had read your standing orders. I did, and I sent them to the clerk and circulated them generally. Now, I have got the evidence for this next bit. David Pasley doesn't believe the information on your standing orders. Shall I give you the information?
No, I do
You don't
not.
want it. All right.
It
Doesn't want
belongs
the
to
evidence. Okay.
the monitoring officer.
Okay.
Mrs Hennessy, I am not prepared to
Fine,
hear
I won't
any
mention
more
his
from
name.
you.
I'm
So
going to talk about
please
public
stop.
participation, if you don't mind.
Not if you're going to make any other
I'm not.
allegations.
I'm not. You don't like to know the facts. The
I
Oxford
do
English
like the
Dictionary
facts, Mrs.
defines
Hennessy.
public participation as participation, to join in something, to take part. Fairly apt words. We join in by giving our public addresses, despite the fact the contents are condensed so much to 1.5 lines in many cases, usually mine. But at least Portishead people, with Councillor Lord's help, have successfully achieved reinstatement of public names after this town council erased them from the minutes, and also history. Councillor Clark implied that some councillors, but not himself, felt that the public was becoming more well known than the councillors. Some councillors must have over-enlarged egos to think that. There are no better words than public participation. I won't go on to the councillor who tried to ban public participation, but that's in the history as well. So how has the public participated in the past? Here are a few examples. We've brought important subjects to the town's attention. We've passed on government legislation to ensure the council acted appropriately. We've highlighted inconsistencies and unfairness by the town council, for example, in the town orderly position.
Mrs Hennessy, that is enough. You are continuing
You don't
to
want to
make,
hear this.
you're
You don't want to hear
impute
facts.
allegations.
That's
I am
not
not
an
prepared to
allegation.
hear any more.
That's
So
not
would you
an
please sit
allegation.
down?
That's not an allegation.
I think It's
What to
implying an allegation. So would you please sit down? My decision is final. So
That,
would you
ladies
please
and
sit down?
gentlemen, is democracy in Portishead for you. Shame on you, Councillor Cottrell.
Shame on you.
Why is he allowing Mr. Ryan to scowl and put his head down and look with total contempt about
Mr.
what's
Smith.
being said? That is not right. He's a councillor. He should have some respect.
I'm sorry, I do not know what you are talking about,
He
Mr.
knows what
Smith.
I'm talking about.
So, Mr. Smith, if you would like to speak presently, I will call you to speak.
I'm not listening to speak. Actually.
Right, the next person who's asked to speak, is it Ms. Yeatman?